Before we get started tonight, let's take a moment to remember what happened on this day 24 years ago, where we had an unfortunate tragedy that none of us can ever and will ever forget. So let's take a moment to remember September 11th, 2001. Good evening and happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to the Mr. Knast Show. I am Mr. Knast. Hard to believe it's been 24 years. I mean, just saying what the day is, what it means to people. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's been almost a quarter century already since that day. I mean, just it kind of blows you away in a sense to know that next year is 25 years since that day. And it feels like yesterday. I mean, I shouldn't say it, but like time flies, but in a sense, it really doesn't. Because like everyone who was affected by that day just knows, hello, Stephen, that the world stood still on 9/11. I mean, like you saw in the intro, like you know exactly where you were at when that day happened. I remember where I was, and I remember where I lived. As 2 to 3 months later, yeah, I mean, it changed. I mean, hello, Ori, damn phone, yeah, it's all good, sir. But yeah, it's hard to believe that it's been that long ago. It doesn't feel that long, but in a sense, it does. I mean, 24 years ago today, I was 14 years old. I was a young Mr. Knast. Didn't even think about podcasting. I was home because we hadn't started school yet, watching my younger sister. Yeah, I mean, 2 months later, I was helping in New York. Yeah, I remember you telling me. So, I mean, admirable, commendable. I mean, I mean, it's just hard to fathom that it's been 24 years. So I wanted to just like pay tribute to all the innocent people who did pass away at night, who passed away that day. I mean, sense the strategy that none of us will ever forget. Whether it's the events of 9/11 itself or the time after 9/11, it's a day that forever changed. It changed how we lived, how we looked at things. I mean, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Always remember 333, yeah. That's a very hard number to swallow, but it's a number that has to be remembered. I was in 5th grade. I remember the teacher coming in and saying our field trip was canceled, and she was wheeling in the TV and showed us what had happened. I was at home. I was laying on my couch. I was in 6th grade in a history classroom, 3 grades, and the whole school was shouldering 2 classrooms watching it live on the news. 333 first responders did not come home. That is very, very true, sir. I mean, you like this kind of sounds mean in a way, but in a way, you didn't have to know anybody to feel affected by what happened 9/11. I know Grim was once a firefighter himself. He doesn't talk about it much, but like knowing that 333 of his brothers, his sisters, the, the people he would say he is, didn't come home, that affects him. Spent 3 months working on that file. Kudos to you, sir. I would have been crushed, devastated. I mean, I don't think I could do it. So, special shout out to you for being able to do so. Because I'm sure that was not easy. Mr. Evans, good evening, sir. Just give me 1 second. But I just wanted to take the minute to recognize everybody who was affected by that day. I was in elementary school. As of today, there are still 1,000+ souls that still have not been identified. That is true. It's a sad reality, but it is a true reality. There are people who don't have that closure, and it's a shame. They need that closure. They want that closure. Spawn here, but at work, so concentrate on work, staff. We'll be here for a little bit tonight. I just started. Sorry about the 9 o'clock start time, but you got to be an adult. You got to work. I mean, it sucks, but I still wanted to do a show tonight, so yeah. I mean, different type of show. I mean, I think actually, when I really think about it, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this neither. This is my second year in a row doing a show on 9/11. Good, grand, wonderful. But yeah, no, glad we're going good stuff. I know you just started your new job, so yeah, we're just hanging out for a little bit, see what people is on their minds. I mean, last time everyone saw me on the Mr Knast Show, I was a mime, so I didn't talk. I used my hands. 6:06 p.m. in Astoria. Yeah, that's the time difference for you. We were at 9:07 here on the East Coast. So I mean, we're not too far behind you, but ahead of you. But you always get 9/11, and I always get Halloween. In a sense, yeah. I mean, last year we did. Was it on a Tuesday last year? Hold on. Let's see something. Now I'm curious. It was a Wednesday last year. And Halloween was a Thursday. Yeah, that makes sense. I got 3 pairs of PJs for $3. Hey, can't beat that stuff. That sounds like a pretty awesome deal to me. But yeah, 6 of us. Yeah, because last year your show would have been still on Thursday night. When Grim first came to the basement show, I had him on Thursday nights, and we were keeping Fridays open, but that quickly made the switch over, put him on Friday nights. And then I forget what else happened, but my son is in the 6th grade. He saved his math teacher. Was talking about 9/11 the whole class. Interesting. No, his math teacher was talking about 9/11. Interesting. Sin? And they originally 15. Nice. Good deal, stuff. Can't beat that. Bargain shopping. Let's go. But yeah, I didn't want to be too somber tonight. I mean, I definitely wanted to pay my respects to those who did lose their lives that day. It's unfortunate. So, like I said, it's something that will always stick with you, and it makes you really think about how much times have changed, good, bad, and different. I mean, it's really up to you and how you look at things. It really depend on how you go about looking at things, I guess you can say. I mean, yeah. Other than that, like I said, the floor is open. If there's anything people would like to talk about, please feel free to put it in chat. I don't have any special gimmicks tonight. I knew I was working late. I knew what the day was, so kind of like a somber chill night in a way. I mean, you can all see behind me. I do have the football game on. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders tonight. So you got that off in the distance. Green Bay is up 7-0. Yeah. The 7 people hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Yeah. The floor is yours. If there's something on your mind, something you want to talk about, you want to tell me to piss off, you can do that too. Well, let's have a fun night. Been like a kind of mellow day anyway. Again, like like the details of what today is. So I wouldn't say really turns your mood, but it makes you think. And obviously, you're gonna be in that somber mood because you remember you know exactly where you were 9/11, 2001. So I mean, so, oh, okay. His math teacher was talking about 9/11 to the whole class. Got it. Yeah, because nowadays 9/11 is considered a history lesson. As bizarre and crazy as that sounds, 9/11 is considered a history lesson. And kids in school nowadays are learning about it as a historical event. So when I was in school, the big days were the Pearl Harbor attack. My kid hacked my shit. That's not good. But like, let's see. History back in 8th grade, especially U.S. history. Got an A in graphic design this term. Whoop whoop. Worried about math 95 next year. Hey, that's awesome that I got an A in graphic design though. Keep up the good work. That's pretty cool. I like that. Like I said, oh, it's from Astoria, so she is a Goonie 24/7, which is pretty lucky of her. But that is awesome that she got an A. I don't like math myself, so I mean, math's never been my strong suit, so I can't help you with that. Anything geography, I want to talk, maybe I learn about certain sports, maybe. I can definitely help in that aspect. But when it comes to math, nope. I got 10 fingers and 10 toes. Best that you can get. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here. That's all that matters. You're here. You're present. You're accounted for. That's how I look at it. You could be 25 minutes late, but you know what? You still clicked in. You still showed up. And I appreciate that. We still got to go over your fantasy football team for this week. I didn't forget. Math, history, and science here. Okay. We go back on meds tonight. Hopefully the meds help. I know you weren't feeling the best the last couple days, but hopefully they do help. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. Math is a bit harder for me. Oh yeah, I can contest with the dyslexic. I cannot follow instructions. Now, if I want somebody to teach me and they give me like a hands-on learning, I'm all for it. It sticks like glue. But you put something in front of me like, hey, follow the instructions on this paper. It doesn't work that way. And anybody that knows me can tell you, if I get frustrated, it's over with. I'm done. Don't want to do it anymore. I get aggravated. So no more manic Miss Grimm. Damn, she's fun. And I'm sure your audience liked it last night too. She was a hoot. But I need just one or two more math classes to take the other classes I desire to take. Aha, story of my life with you. Yes, I mean, yes. She, this one, the comment that you see down below, let me see if I can point my fingers right there, will tell you I am a stubborn asshole. And if I can't figure something out on my own, I usually just say, fuck it, I'm done, I quit. So I was a man child even before I became a man child here in the basement show. That one can tell you. I'm determined. Well, good. Stay determined, follow your dreams, conquer your dreams, and you can do it. Believe in yourself, take this drive. Mr. Knast last night's outcome with that situation, not a good one. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. Not gonna go into details about it here, but I could definitely understand it. That's why I had said maybe you should go for a ride, just leaf a little bit. Tutu. Tutu. You have to send me a message what you mean. Tutu. Kind of. Tutu. I gotta look that one up. Hold on. "22 U's." Okay, 22 U's. I got that. I'm confused. I'm stumped. 22 U's. Okay, so now you put me back at 16 years old. I don't know. Grandma, I'm confused, buddy. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Maybe he can explain it to me for a little bit. Maybe he'll send me a message and tell me what he was referring to. Oh. Damn. Too young. I it just popped up. Just I'm not gonna show it, but it did pop up on my phone. Yeah, way too young. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all you can do. Really, shake your head. I mean, it could have been avoided. It's a situation that could have been avoided, and so forth. So I mean, it sucks. I mean, someone that young, me, yeah, I don't want to say nothing. But yeah, that situation. Yeah, what a waste of that. A waste is a good way to put it. It's horrible. Could have been avoided. Too young. When you're 22, you got your full life ahead of you. Why, like, it always sucks when you lose someone at a very young age because they're missing out on so much. I'm reading grim side messages, and I don't know what to say. I mean, like I said, reading his side messages, it's hitting. It's when in that situation, it can be avoided. Yeah, I mean, all right. So can we? I'll fill in the blank. So can we change the subject? I mean, that's just an absolute awful one to think about. I mean, any Halloween plans for the show wise? I mean, I don't know if Grim is still planning it. I know Halloween falls on a Friday. We're trying to do a show from a cemetery, as messed up and crazy as that would be. I know we're trying to do something with the show when it comes to Halloween. Me personally, I'll probably have work because a lot of people I work with have kids. They request a day off, which is completely understandable. So I'll probably be stuck at work. But I know that night, since it is a Friday night, Grim was talking about possibly trying to put together a show from a cemetery. How much in depth that is now, I do not know. But I will show you what I made with AI. Say, let's see. Yeah, I made an AI image for this. As Miss Grim would tell you, I'm addicted to AI and I have a problem. Miss Jackie, nice to see ya. Thanks for jumping in. Show wise, pass out candy, walk around, dress up, hide from humans. Hey, there you go. That sounds like a fun idea. Let's see. I download that. I think I did somewhere. That one. Yeah, we still got to sort out the details of that. We do. Sin is right. I know I made one. Did I download it or not? I don't think I downloaded it. Is it? Yep, there you go. I found it. One of the many AI images I had made. The Basement Show with Mr. Knast, Halloween special live from an actual cemetery. As of now, stay tuned for updates. But yes, that is our plan. I actually like how this one came out. Can I ask you guys to keep me and my family in prayer on my way to Florida? My dad was just diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and not doing well. Thank you. Yeah, of course, Jackie, your family here, we will definitely send well wishes. I mean, family is everything. That is the dead honest truth. So yes, we will keep doing our thoughts and prayers, Jackie. Hopefully you can get down to Florida, spend some time with your dad, because that sucks. That really sucks. I mean, Jackie is family here in the Basement Show, so please do the favor, keep her in your thoughts and prayers. I mean, I know we had sent a special shout out to Cousin Crew last night. We didn't go really into details, but Cousin Crew needs prayers as well. So please spread the love on that one. And send them both well positive thoughts. So yes, Jackie, we got. Yes, Grim. He says, "Here, big plans for the basement. Big Halloween plans for the basement show with Mr. Knast." So yes, we will have something one way or another on Halloween night. What we're doing as of yet, we don't know. But as always, stay tuned to the page because you just never know. I really like that AI image too. Me and my AI, we get in trouble a lot. Ask Miss Grimm, she'll tell you. Yes, you may. I ask for positive thoughts for tomorrow as well. Yes, you may, sir. Grimm has a very big appointment tomorrow, so everyone keep the Grimm in your thoughts as well. You could definitely use the good juju. So yes. And I find out if I need surgery on my back tomorrow. Damn, lost you for a few minutes, missed Halloween question. Oh. But yes, to answer Halloween questions earlier, we are going to plan a show for Halloween night. It's just a matter of what, where, how, with who. But there will be some type of basement show on Halloween night. We are trying to plan a show from a cemetery. As crazy as that sounds. So, I mean, you just gotta stay glued to the page. Make sure you like, follow, stay up to date on all our posts. Because you just never know what we're going to do. I did have an AI image. See if I can pull it back up for you since you missed it. Go back over here. Hold on 1 second. If it goes according to plan, it will be fun. I just had it. Where was it? The evil one will be with a few members of the basement show in a graveyard. Yes, that is true. But oh yeah, since you missed it, here you go. This is the AI image I had made. Oop. There you go. Should put where this delay is freaking nuts, but there you go. I mean, hopefully she's in chat again seeing this. Very cool. There you go. That is our Halloween night plan as of now. We will be keeping people up to date as it gets closer. May happen before Halloween. May happen after Halloween. You don't know. But the Grim is trying to plan something from an actual cemetery. So, that is that. So with us, you just never know. That's why we always say on the Basement Show, hashtag expect the unexpected. Might do this pre-Halloween when Sin is out here next month. That is true. There's the sinister siren, will be out here next month for a week with us. So we may do a bunch of pre-recorded stuff and then disperse it at the right time. So that is one thing we were talking about possibly doing is like a pre-recorded cemetery show, and then we would actually release it on Halloween night. Now we know people don't like pre-recorded stuff, but there will be some pre-recorded stuff coming out next month because we are all getting together and gonna have some crazy fun times. Yeah. So we shall see what happens. But 4 people in chat. Is it the late night start that I did, or people are just not in really mood to talk tonight? I mean, we got a Spirit Halloween store in town this year. There you go. Spirit Halloween is an amazing place. I'm frozen. Am I still frozen? Been doing that a lot the last couple of days. I've noticed that. Facebook's been freezing shit all night, and he says no. Alright, well, maybe I'll close my iPad up then. Maybe that's causing me to freeze up. Who knows? I'll just watch on my phone. But yeah, Spirit Halloween is a very fun store. You got a lot of animatronics with the different costumes and stuff. You can go basically find anything you really could think of when it comes to Halloween. Beetlejuice stuff, Chucky stuff, the Scream stuff. I mean, Spirit Halloween's awesome. That is actually Alan's favorite store. Other streamers were freezing tonight. Yeah, I mean, again, Facebook is trying to eliminate streamers. They're trying to drop APIs, or it would be APIs for short. But the technical term is Spirit is just so expensive. That is true. But API is short for Assistant Performance Enhancement, or whatever, something like that. It's basically people are using third-party websites to stream to Facebook. Facebook's getting pissed. They don't want it to happen anymore, so they're trying to do anything and everything they can to eliminate it. That's why I want the Basement Show Live to go live so bad. Then it rebuffers itself. It's annoying. I like doing photography, so hopefully I can find something. Hands down, you definitely will. You will definitely find something definitely worth taking photos of in Spirit Halloween for sure. It is an amazing short. Yep. FKFEBK. Filling the dots. Yep. Costumes. Oh, yeah. Spirit. Oh, you're going to find all that at Spirit Halloween. Costumes, props, and like I said, animatronics is amazing. Definitely worth going to. But like Grim said, Spirit is just so expensive. That is the one downfall is the price. That place is very, very expensive. Yeah, I don't get with Facebook anymore, really. I honestly really don't. I mean, it says we have one on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I don't know if we're freezing up on YouTube as well, but if YouTube's watching, say hello. Let me know you're here. Fair warning. Uh-oh. She put fair warning. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. What am I being warned about? I'm scared. Do I need an adult? Do I need supervision? Should I be scared? I don't like being scared. I need an adult. Somebody help me. Pineapple. He said pineapple, people. Not it. No, I'll survive. I think. Maybe. Somebody? Help me. Hey, Phillies won again. Let's go. The Mets are done. Do, 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 do. Wow, now I'm down to 3 people on Facebook. Everyone doesn't want to hang out with me tonight. You know what it is? It's a late start. That's exactly what it is. Everyone's getting ready for bed. Like I said, 9:30 here on the East Coast. Nobody likes me. Yes, the prices. The prices are outrageous. Zoe Official. Hello, just thought I'd check. I'm on break at work, and yes, spirits is expensive, but a fun store to go in. That is true. Zoe Official. Thank you. No, it's Heather. Well, your name's coming up, Zoe Official. Hi, Mama Dukes. My connection sucks. Have a good night. You as well, Oi. We'll hope to see you again soon. You know, you're more than welcome to join us anytime we're live, Oi. It's always good to see you in chat. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know why. Hey, you must have been YouTube hacked. Maybe? I mean, we know it's better now, but... Greetings from Wildwood. The Peaks in the building. Mr. Kevin Peaks, sir. Nice to see you. Is it just a single peak, or is there 2 peaks? I usually look on Facebook. Yeah, I know you normally look on Facebook, but it's nice to see you chatting. She's sneaking on YouTube while she's on break at work. Very sneaky. She's near me, lol, not next to me though. Well, the shame on her. Boo! Just kidding. Hey! It's Miss AC. So I got the Peaks, I got AC, I got Heather, I got Alan. I'm on roll now. Let's go. Let's get this party started. But I know the Peaks are in Wildwood for the firefighters prevention. That goes on down there every year. It's a truly amazing thing. So if you're in the South Jersey area, head down to Wildwood. They do a lot of fun stuff down there, and it's pretty awesome to see. And then AC Wilson, that you see in chat as well, is my co-host, my amazing co-host, Monday nights over on the Movie Room. As you can see right there, the Movie Room with Mr. Knast. So yeah, I think next Monday we are doing Stanley Kubrick. So Full Metal Jacket, Eyes Wide Shut, The Shining, you name it, we will be covering it next Monday night. That will be 8:30, so a half hour earlier. But that show has been a lot of fun. We're doing the movie Maven of the Month. A lot of different kinds of trivia, lots of fun. And Tuesday night, I have a new co-host as well, Mr. Joseph Gallagher. We're doing the Sports Corner on Tuesday night. Dr. Strangelove. I forgot about that one. But Tuesday night is the other page that is... Wait. There. The Sports Corner. And I don't understand how a show can finish with 54 views and then less than 24 hours later be over 2,000. I don't get it. Somebody explain that to me. Why? How? Why can't the basic shows do that? It's just crazy. Cousin Crew! Kelsey, hi! We've been thinking about you. Okay, I just switched to Facebook so you know it's me, LOL. Well, fine. Just wanted to pop on and say hi. Well, glad you did. We've been thinking of you because we've been sending you well wishes because you have great shows. Well, thank you, AC. But yes, this is Cousin Crew, everybody. So if you can please show her some love, I would deeply, deeply, deeply appreciate it. We sent her well wishes last night. We sent him some well wishes tonight. Chelsea, you're on our thoughts and prayers. You're on our minds. So, yes, we didn't go into too much detail, but we have told people to keep you in their thoughts. So the ladies did it last night on The Wives of Grimm. I've done it tonight. I'm sure I can tell Grimm if he's doing a show tomorrow night. He'll mention it. We'll keep you in our thoughts. And you know, as always, my phone is always on. So that is that. So Heather's back on YouTube and Facebook. Now I'm confused. There's two of them. But yeah, please, everyone keep Miss Chelsea in your thoughts. So I appreciate you jumping in because it's good to see you. I know it's been a rough week. So I need to watch the shows from this week. Thank you so much because it means so much. Absolutely, your family, you know that. Hey, and speaking of watching the shows, if you don't want to watch, but you want to listen, because you can do that too, there's an icon now right underneath the Creator of the Madness. Everyone knows what that icon is. That is Spotify. You can go over now and watch or listen to old shows of The Basement Show, The Sports Corner, and The Movie Room on Spotify. All you got to do is search The Basement Show with Mr. Knast. Then when you pick on what one you want to watch, I think there is 6 or 7 uploaded by now. Yeah, I'll actually show you on my phone. Let's see. So there we go. There we go. That's gonna look good, but we're gonna try. Okay, open your Spotify app. Okay, if you're not following it, you would have to search it. But since I am following it, like I said, we are on Spotify, and you can go up, pick whatever one you want to listen to. So if you want to listen to Grim and Sins last Friday, click on it, hit the play button, and then it gives you an option. Watch the video, or you can simply just listen to it. So that is a new enhanced way of people listening over on Spotify. Keep the prayers coming, please. Absolutely, I got you, cuz. Don't worry. We will definitely keep you in our thoughts and prayers. I used to have that for the music, but I got rid of it. But now you have a reason to go back to it. Now you can listen to old shows on it. You can drop us a follow. You can just sit there and listen to it. You Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay. Like if I know I gotta go a long distance, I'll put it on in my car. Just listen to it. Nothing like hearing yourself talk. Pretty cool. Look at that, up to 9 people, 2 on YouTube now. I love it. And 7 people on the Facebook. Awesome. Like I said, I apologize for the late start tonight. We started off the show. We paid tribute to everyone who was lost on 9/11. Definitely a sad day, 24 years ago today. And we're just been hanging out since. So if anyone has something they would like to talk about, get off your chest, open forum, please put it in chat, be respectful, and we will go from there. We talked about the Basement Show on Halloween night, how we're trying to do a live show for the cemetery. So, I mean, we're now talking about us being on Spotify. I talk to myself all the time. You know what you're asking me to do, sir. And I know if I start doing that, that number's going to drop again because it just dropped big time. I'm not going to sing the song for you tonight. I sang it to you last night, you remember? You don't like that song anymore. You told me that. But if you want me to sing it, I will sing it just for you. Where's Sin at? I need my partner in crime. She may be your queen, but she's my partner in crime. Sin! And I answer myself. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Like, now, I'm answering myself right now. I'm sitting here talking to myself. You sang me a lullaby. I may have. Yeah. And if you need another one, you gotta tell me what you're in the mood for tonight. But again, I don't think people want to hear Mr. Knast sing. It's not present. Your eardrums might bleed. Can't get hit for copyright though, because they can't take it away from me because I own my voice. My voice is my voice, and my voice only. Alright, you guys have to go. Have a great show and great night. Heather, as always, thank you for listening, popping in, saying hello. It's always good to see you. Stay out of trouble. Don't work too hard. Don't take any shit. Now get back to work. Just kidding. Just kidding. And look, Spotify's still playing in my background. That's funny. Going to make it Barry White style. Ooh. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we can do for Sir Grim. Barry White, he says. Let's see. Notable. Let's see. Notable Barry White song. Let's see. So let's see. Number 10. In Your Wildest Dreams. I never take any shit. Good. Good to know. Ladies are going to drop their panties now? Maybe. So let's see. Barry White was one of the most successful soul and disco artists of the 70s, and his music still lives on nearly 20 years after his death in 2003. So let's see. Number 10, In Your Wildest Dreams, with Tina Turner. Okay. Number 9, I've Got So Much to Give. Number 8, Never, Never Gonna Give Ya Up. Hey, that sounds like a Rick Yancey song. I could be wrong. Number 7, You See the Trouble With Me. Well, welcome in, Troy. You're being quiet tonight, sir. Everything okay? You're probably watching a football game. I got it on right here, as you can see. Number 7, You See the Trouble With Me. Number 6, I'm Gonna Love You Just a Bit More, Baby. Oh, that sounds tempting. Number 5, Let the Music Play. Yeah, I'm watching the game even though we're down 11. This is a tough game for you, Troy. You can't be too upset. Green Bay is a good team. And it's only halftime. Can't get enough of your love. I think that might be a little bit lower, AC. It's ecstasy when you lay down next to me. Ooh, that sounds tempting. Just the Way You Are. I know that song. I heard that one. There you go. Number 2, Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe. And number 1, You're the First, the Last, My Everything. That is Barry White's top 10 songs. So, sir, what song would Alan like me to sing for him tonight? Because he so-called needed a lullaby. I'm waiting for the pop. I'm waiting for the, even though he won't, because I don't raid his show, so he won't raid mine. Like you should. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant Turtle Power. Thank you, Mr. Evans. I'm shocked that number 2 wasn't number 1. Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Can't get enough. So you guys can't get enough of you, huh? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find the lyrics. My late cousin Hannah was a huge turtle fan. Oh, I grew up on a Ninja Turtle story. Let's see. We need some lyrics. Here we go. Easy lyrics. Oh boy. You rang.
I won't what?
So are you here for your lullaby?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm shocked that number 2 isn't number 1.
Oh, absolutely. Can't get enough of you, babe.
Yeah, because think about it. That is what you hear the most.
I would agree with you on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot see him, but you can hear him. Grim is you. Wow, we're starting to look like more twins. I gotta really get rid of this shit.
There you go.
So you want me to sing this to you? Is Miss Grim nearby? I want her ears to bleed.
Miss Grimm's at the computer. She's been at the computer for a while working on more images for Unhinged Raven's Corner.
Okay, well, like I said, I don't want her ears to bleed.
Miss Grimm, Mr. Knast doesn't want your ears to bleed.
So if she's in danger, just tell her with the headphones on and listen to her own music.
What did you say? Babe. She said she's heard you sing before. It's okay. It's not the first time.
But has she heard me sing Chuck Berry?
Now you're singing.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. Barry White.
He's singing Barry White tonight. Ladies, the wet panties are about to hit the floor.
Well, I gotta share this out because now you joined the show.
That's true.
And I'm gonna tag you in a post when I do it.
See, now it's honestly a shame that we can't have just the music track. Like karaoke.
That'd be fun.
There you go. So there's something. Again, that's the thing. I hate being on the phone with the comments, because now it's so hard to actually see the comments because of everything they have across the bottom now.
AC, she's just saying AC loves that one too.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
she's agreeing with that. Can't get enough of you should be number 1.
Yeah, because whenever they're doing a movie or something, the only movie I can think of that didn't have that and had a different Barry White song was Bruce Almighty, when he was doing the scene with the moon.
Yeah.
The moon and the stars. That was the only time that, you did not hear a normal Barry White song. You heard something more off the,
Like a monotone.
Get some bass in that voice, Mr.
The pressure's on, I guess, huh?
Yeah, you got to go from, the normal stuff to, hey, baby, what's going on there? Got to get the whole Rocky thing going there.
Oh, boy. Well, then I got, let's see something. Let me see if I can go over to Spotify. I can't get...
Yeah, because if we could do like the karaoke thing, that's it. We'll tell everybody from here on out, we will be doing karaoke to open up all our shows.
That might be dangerous. And Troy saying hi, Rev. And Rev's getting it. They understand.
Rev getting it. Oh, there it is.
Well, like I said, I did just tag you in a post on Facebook saying that you're in the studio and I'm singing you a lullaby. So I'm curious to see if anyone does click in.
If all of a sudden this jumps from what I'm seeing now to like, 300 or 400 people at one show, I'm going to be fucking mind blown because guess what? That means we fucking found something else now. We
That'd
found
be hysterical.
a new show coming soon, Mr. Knast. Sing Soul.
I'd be afraid. Wait. Yeah, do something real quick. I always forget this.
Well, look, we could help you the easy way too. I mean, you could sing Dave Matthews because all you got to do is mumble for Dave. It's
See,
kind
look,
of like
Gary's in
Pearl
here
Jam.
now.
Yeah, they're all coming in. They want to see you sing Barry White.
So I might bring the heat tomorrow night. I don't know. All I know is tomorrow is a fucked up Friday. Welcome, Mr. Evans, guys. Stay tuned for the post tomorrow.
Yes, we will see how tomorrow is going to go because you got to remember, you're supposed to be dealing with a new person tomorrow night.
That's true.
I am watching numbers like start to like climb here too.
What would you say?
Now, what would you say? What would you say about what?
Why didn't I find? Because last time I did this, I got in a lot. I didn't get yelled at, but I was questioned what the hell I was doing. Because I sometimes forget that I listen to Spotify on my TV in my room. So when you go on Spotify on your website, it actually syncs up with the last device you watched it on. So I was playing some type of random music, not realizing it was playing through my TV at 2 o'clock in the morning at a pretty high volume. So needless to say, somebody was not happy with me. And I got asked that morning what I was listening to because it was KBS Korean shit.
Okay.
Well, because one of my friends I work with listens to it. But can I not find how I just went away?
Well, lately, if you noticed, I've been putting a lot of stuff up in our group chat that we have for the Basement Show.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of them that you've never heard of those bands. So I'm like, when I come across something, because you got to think, I have the Spotify, but I also have Apple Music. And on Apple Music, I think there's over 50,000 songs on my iPod.
Damn.
Like, there is stuff from Bach and Beethoven and Mozart, and there is stuff from the 80s, 70s. There's stuff in the 40s. There's stuff that big bands like the swing bands that my grandmother would have listened to, like Lawrence Welk, shit like that, because that is my thing. I have grown up around music.
And AC saying,
So,
what would you say is a Dave Matthews song? Troy's wishing you good luck tomorrow.
thank you, Troy. Well,
And
Dave
then
Matthews.
AC's asking what bands.
Well, let's see. If you're going to do Dave, this is the way. When you go to see Dave Matthews, if Dave comes out on stage and talks to you normal, you're going to get a good show. But if Dave comes out and is slurring every fucking word, you are going to get an amazing show. Because the more fucked up Dave Matthews is, the better his shows are.
So I've been told.
He's not one of those musicians that if, they're shot in the ass that they can't do a show. But what bands? God, what bands? I mean, there's stuff that my father had me listening to, Spinners and Tops and, the golden oldies, as they'll call them. There's stuff from my grandmother stuff. My grandmother every morning used to have like the AM radio station on, so you had like the big bands and shit like that. And like I said, there's classical, but then there's the. Oh my God! Oh my God! Miss Grimm says, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" She's telling me to go there.
But he's comfortable.
Yeah, really? It doesn't matter. If I get comfortable, it doesn't matter.
How am I supposed to read that in cursive? I'm down to 2 people.
I was just gonna say you're only on 2 people.
I guess nobody wants to hear me sing.
Everything too. Glenn Miller. There you go. I remember, what was it, Saturdays, I used to sit with my grandmother and watch the Lawrence Welk show. Or I'd watch, like Hee Haw and stuff like that. And people were like, how can you watch? I'm like, to me, it was just, part of nature growing up. Oh, they're cute. I see a Grim Reaper teddy bear.
A Grim Reaper teddy bear.
Yes, we are finding, this is Halloween Scary. We are pulling up images to. Oh
no, they have a Skeleton King at a cartoon.
A Skeleton King
sitting on a throne. Yeah. With a whole lot of empty bottles.
Skeleton King sitting on a throne with a whole lot of empty bottles. Definitely sounds like a reverend. But the question is, tomorrow, will it be the reverend that returns?
Nobody knows.
No, you're looking right now. It just says Grim. There's nothing. There's nothing else there. There's no King of Kings. There's no Mad King. There's not even Reverend there. It's just Grim. So what will you get tomorrow night is the question.
Just tune in to find out.
Yes. I've seen Dave Matthews quite a few times. I've seen Steppenwolf. I've seen Jamie Kay with Steppenwolf. I've seen lots of different bands, 70s, 80s bands. Been into a lot of the clubs to see a lot of these club circuit bands. Been in more shows than I can probably count. Toured on more shows than I want to count.
Hey, so Dave Knight was watching. My buddy from Australia, Mr. Dave Knight.
There you go. Somebody from the West.
Well, AC's from the West Coast, but I don't know if you were in when Dave was on with us a couple weeks back. Dave actually runs the film museum out in Australia.
Okay, yeah, I think you were telling me that. And I know AC's from the West Coast.
Yeah.
I want to be from the West Coast. I don't want to be from the East Coast.
Well, I thought we were all moving, aren't we?
Well, we might go Midwest. We might go to the middle of the country.
Tornado Alley?
We can go to Tornado Alley. I want to go to Death Valley.
That's out in California.
Yeah. I want to go live there.
And Devin, you wish Yancey. That was Corey's brother, ain't it? Dustin, yes. You wish Yancey. He dropped us a reaction. Thank you, Dustin.
Yeah.
These people just pop in, drop reactions, and leave. They say, I don't want to hang out with him. He's bored.
And also, before the show went live, I actually seen somebody else push something out there for you as well.
Yeah, who's that?
Mr. Jimmy Jukes Gaming.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Well, Mr. Dukes is an awesome guy.
Yes. And AC said we can actually be honorary West Coasters.
Okay.
There you go. That works. I would say you could be an honorary East Coast, but you don't want to be East Coast from New Jersey. We're the armpit of the United States.
So right now in Death Valley, California, it is 7 o'clock in the evening. It's 94 degrees out.
But it's a dry heat.
Yes. So for the next week, here you go. You ready? You have 101 tomorrow.
Yep.
104 on Saturday. 105 Sunday. 106 next Monday. Hold on, not done yet. 111 next Tuesday. 112 on Wednesday. 109, 100, and 111.
Now, you take those during the day. Now move those numbers to the nighttime like it is right now here, and you're going to freeze your ass off.
Yeah. Because the low temperature tonight is only going down to 75, but tomorrow night the low temperature is 86.
Right. But out there, that feels cold. But again, like I said,
61 where she's at. I'll take it.
61 here right now at 7 p.m. Yeah, I would take it. Today we were actually a little warm. We were in the upper, I think we were mid 80s today.
I want to know. I was at work all day.
The problem is out here, I don't mind 80s, but keep the fucking humidity out of it.
Yeah. Like, especially on 57 tonight and then be 82 tomorrow.
Right. Now, the biggest thing is it could be 82, but how much humidity is in that? You know, if it's 90% humidity, it's just going to feel like oppressive all fucking day.
Let's see. 65 here, 10:04 p.m.
See, now tonight it doesn't feel too bad.
So tomorrow afternoon, humidity is supposed to be 46%.
See, that might not be too bad then.
No.
But this past summer, we had more. There were days that the humidity was higher than the damn temperature.
That's true. And AC saying she lived in Florida too long, way too hot and humid. Yes.
Yeah, like I said, the humidity, I can't handle the humidity. If you just give me the straight heat, I can make do on the heat. But when you're just sitting outside and you're just sitting in the shade and the sweat is running, that is a problem.
Yeah. No, thank you. But yeah, 82 tomorrow, 82, 86 on Sunday, 83 and 78. Like, it's like we're going into fall, people. Where's my fall weather?
Yeah, really. And last night it was actually warm in the house. That's been the big thing. And you know how many fans we have running in here.
Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't live in Florida. I mean, the desert, maybe because, like you said, it's dry heat, there's no humidity, so it's different, but still.
Yeah. Well, dry heat is one thing. Like I said, you know, you can always get warm enough, but getting cool enough, that's a different story. See, now my biggest problem is because of all the metal that I have in me. As soon as that metal starts heating up, that's it. I can't get cool.
Well, I get that. I mean, but even places like Astoria or out in Colorado where Cousin Crew is, like, it could only be 68 degrees, but it's a warm 68 degrees because you're higher in elevation.
Yeah. And it's just like if I'm sitting on the floor and the metal starts getting too cold, then I have a hell of a time warming up. Oh, shit. Long couple days.
Oh, I'm sure. But, you know, now 10 minutes in, no one will here to hang out with me. Nobody likes me anymore. I quit.
Unfortunately, that's what we ran into last night, too.
And it's not like we can update this anymore. Fuck around and find out there's too many to count right now.
Yeah, really? Yeah, no, last night it was a slow night last night, too.
The sun seems warmer up here because you're higher in elevation, so you're actually closer to the sun.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I won't say exactly where she's at, but let's see something real quick. I'm kind of curious. Where our friend is right now, it is, let's see, run 64 feels like 65. Ooh, looking ahead, a heat wave from Sunday into Thursday. Ooh, no thank you. Wow. So it's supposed to be 87 tomorrow, 89 to 93, 93, 93, 91, 94. That's where you want to move to? The middle of the country and have that? And at the end, in the middle of September? No, thank you.
Sure, why not?
Tomorrow I'll be on a trip to get my husband, so won't be able to tune in. It's okay. Family first.
Yeah.
I have to work early in the morning, so it's bedtime. Dustin, thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. Appreciate you popping in, dropping a reaction.
Try and move. Come on, move.
Thunder.
Trey's been laying at the foot of my chair lately, so when I go to my chair,
And they say, saying, oof, that's hot. Yes. No, thank you. Mr. Knast milked in a pot of water.
I have to ask Grim something real quick. So I'm going to mute my mic for a second.
Okay. 24 you. Sorry I stopped by, show some support. Appreciate that, Dustin. That means a lot. We all try to support each other's shows. We all try to show each other love. That's crazy. So 24 years after 9/11, previously unseen images are still. Let me see. Can I save this? I probably can. Let's see. I don't know how well he can see these on his phone, but this is just crazy. After 24 years, they're still like finding random pictures of what happened on this day. I mean, so tragic. The camera zooms in, flames wax smoke pouring out of the building. And you have things that look like this. Like, I mean, this is all just like soot, debris that all fell from the towers that day. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how well you can see this on your phone, but
Oh, trust me. I know exactly what you're looking at.
like I don't know if you saw the first one I had pulled up.
Yeah, it was
Like a war zone.
even 2 months later. It was still that dusty down there.
Well, I believe it.
Because you have to think for that almost entire time period, you never seen it rain.
Yeah.
So the thing is, they're breathing that in every day. And now the big problem is all these years later, all these first responders are coming back with lung and kidney and different types of cancers and breathing issues, because the thing is, you didn't wear a mask down there. You didn't think about it.
Yeah. So a New York police vehicle and motorcyclists speed down the street towards the World Trade Center after the North Tower collapsed. The photo was recently found on a forgotten floppy disk.
Like the strangest thing is that some of the things that were recovered in that pile is just mind blowing. Like I went one place one time and a guy had a plaque on his desk and there were ball bearings on there, and there are maybe 1-inch round ball bearings, and I was like looking at it and reading it. It actually came from one of the plane's engines.
Damn.
Somebody, I remember hearing a story that a lady's husband had perished in the trade center, and the ring was his wedding ring was actually recovered. But as I was saying, there are still thousands of people that still have, to this day, have not been identified yet.
Yeah.
And probably most likely never will.
And next, I worked with the aftermath as an army guy. I don't know what to call him. Just tragic. I mean, they're saying this is a piece of one of the airplanes.
Like when I was up there, there were sirens go off, and when those sirens went off, you were supposed to run away from the pile because it would come down on. Like it
Yeah,
was
you weren't
just.
sure if it was stable or not.
Yep. And the thing is, when you were down there, the hours that you worked, you didn't even realize how many hours you worked. You'd walk back to the closest house, maybe sit down and go, you know what, I just can't. And you'd walk back down and start again. There were guys down there working on that around the clock, 24 hours, for as long as their bodies could carry them until they actually had to be carried out of there.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I know that me and a couple of our guys, we put in like 15, 16, maybe 18 hours at one point.
Damn. Yeah,
And what
synergies that will calm people.
I actually brought something home from it too. I actually had a police officer's mug that I had brought home, and when we had the fire, I lost it in the fire, but I had actually had a piece of bringing home from the trade center.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, I figured why I started that. I was like, you remember exactly where you were when it first happened. You remember what you were doing.
The day that it happened, today I was trying to figure out. I was thinking, I don't remember. I think it was a Monday. Tuesday, maybe even it wasn't past Wednesday, I don't think, but it was like maybe a Monday, a Tuesday.
11. Nope, that's all. Yeah, 2011, right? No,
2001.
2001. I'm at the wrong year. Hold on. It was a Monday morning. Nope, wait, I'm wrong. It was Tuesday.
I was at Newcomb Hospital in Vineland, standing on the dock, getting ready to start my day with BF Moles. We were doing office conversions, and then I had to go to Millville and go break down the old surgical ward and get the offices from there and bring them up to Newcomb.
Damn.
And we were standing on the dock, and it was me, Gary, and Jack. And Jack's wife called and told Jack that the one trade center had just gotten hit. He was like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to go head to Millville and get started. I went down to Millville, and when I got to Millville, I got to the waiting room, and just at that point, the second tower had gotten hit.
Yeah, because you didn't see the first one hit, but you saw like the video of it. But as they're showing the replay of it, they cut, and then that's when the second plane hit live on TV. And that's when people were like in complete shock. Because at first they were just reporting it as an accident.
Yeah.
I can't go back and show all the news stories that day, but like they were
somebody critical. Yeah, it was an accident, and then like I said, you seen the second one, and they were showing it, and you just seen the shadow of the second one come in, and you just heard the engine in the background. You're like, this is no longer an accident. Mm-hmm. And then later that day, you had the Pentagon and you had Shanksville.
Which the Shanksville one was intended for the White House.
So they said the Shanksville one was intended for a target in D.C. And they think the White House, or it could have been one of the houses. But yeah. And then, like I said, you had the Pentagon.
I was working at Panera Bread when the building got huge. Oh, got hit. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I was 14. We hadn't started school yet that year. I was at your home babysitting my younger sister.
I'm surprised you guys hadn't started school because Alex was in school. Brandon and Stephanie were at home.
Maple Shade was under construction that year. That's when they started all the construction projects in the school district. And they were delayed, so we had to start school a week later than we normally did.
Yeah, because where I was at Newcomb, because that morning we were actually supposed to be in New York, right around the corner from the trade center. We had jobs we were supposed to do, but the jobs had canceled out. Because I had told Heather, I was like, look, I got to go up to New York. I'll probably be late tonight. And I never said, that I never told her that the job's canceled. So then when they were trying to contact me, our company couldn't get through to me or nothing. She was trying to get hold. And like I said, up in the surgical ward, I had no service whatsoever. So they had no clue where I was at that point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, because looking at this, it's horrifying.
Yeah. I want to go up there. Probably. I haven't been there. Last time I was there was, I think, 5 years after it had come down.
So you haven't seen the memorial, the museum, any of that?
No, and I want to go up to the museum.
I will tell you. I mean, if Kelsey was still here, she'll tell you. We did the one year. That I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, so I hope you don't take this the wrong way. But that place is dead silent.
Oh yeah.
Like you walk through it and not a single people are whispering, they're talking very low. Like you feel like the aura of what happened that day, and it's just such a surreal experience.
Yeah.
That it captivates you in a way that you can't even speak words.
I've seen some of the stuff that they have in the museum, and some of the stuff, it's hard to tell, but a lot of it, you've seen in pictures and stuff like that, and there's a couple people there that I know I've seen in person. But like today, I went to the Pensacola Memorial. I always go every year to at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me, Cora, and Shannon. And I was looking at the piece because if you've seen the Pensacola Memorial, they have one of the steel girders there. And I was looking at it and standing there with Cora, and I said, a lot of people look at these pieces and they're just amazed and just mind blown at looking at these pieces. And I'm like, I've seen so many pieces like that, it's just not even funny anymore.
No.
I seen it on the site, and now to actually see it in somebody's town, like right up around the corner from us, there's a fire department. They have a piece outside.
Brooklyn has their small little monument for it on the other side where the old firehouse is.
Yeah.
And my sister's ex is actually part of the commission to set it up. So they have his name extra on the engraving part of it. Him and his dad as people who were the founding members who helped establish it.
That's awesome.
See if I can find it. Hold on.
We were up there the day that they actually carried the flag out on the street. We were actually up there in line when they were carrying the flag out on the stretcher.
Yeah.
So, like I said, just the things that were there, the things that you saw, the things that you heard were just Like
Oh,
if
she,
someone said, quiet, you never heard a place go so dead silent in your life. And you would just listen for anything.
yep. That's book lawns. That's what they got.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. I think I've been over there and seen that one.
So if you ever go back and look at the name plaques, you see Bob DeMarco and Sean DeMarco. That is Sister Exton is father.
Hmm.
But like that's right around. Like I would have to walk over the train tracks to get to it, but that's in the other side of the neighborhood.
Well, it's like because there was subways that ran underneath of the towers,
Mm-hmm.
and for months, they were trying to get into the subways. When they did, they finally found there were fires still burning in the subways months later. I think almost a year later, they still found fire burning in that place
It's crazy.
because they thought a lot of people were able to get down into the subway section.
Yeah, because you had like a whole shopping center underneath the World Trade Center and everything.
Yeah. Because you had the restaurant on the one floor. I don't remember what floor that was.
What at the top?
Yeah.
I think it was like 108th.
Yeah. But I mean, I think the most horrible thing that I saw was the actual file footage of some of the stuff. And they had actually recreated it like in the movie World Trade Center. But there were actual file footages that you can see people jumping from the very top floors
Oh yeah.
out the building.
That just gives you chills.
And the thing is, to jump from that height, you weren't going to survive it.
Mm-hmm.
But to jump from that height to get away from what was going on inside of that building.
Yeah. Some people thought that was the only hope. And then like, you watch some of the actual like firefighter footage, and you just hear the crouching thud on the roofs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was video that came back of firefighters in the stairwell. They actually, there is file footage that the public hasn't seen, but it's firefighters in the stairwell going up, passing people, and then you just hear the rumble above them. And that was it. The file goes off. You know what it's the building came down on top of them.
Yeah.
But 333 first responders were killed that day.
Yeah, that's why a lot of first responders on this day will go to area gym or to reenact going up the weights and steps in honor of the fallen comrades.
Yep.
I pulled this up. Like this is a picture of inside the World Trade Center Mall.
Yeah.
So this is below the towers itself, but like that's just
That's below the towers, and what's scary is that sunlight coming in through there.
Yeah. I would definitely like since you worked on it personally and all that. I would definitely say get up and check out the museum. Be ready for an emotional roller coaster. It will hit you hard.
Yeah, I mean, I up the last time I was up there was 5 years, and they pretty much just about at that point had it all cleaned up. They hadn't even started any construction or anything yet, but they still had some of the buildings completely shrouded in black, buildings that were blown out, because Tower 1 and Tower 2, North and South Tower, both came down. I think
6.
there were 2 or 3 other buildings that came down with them. North and South, I think Trade Center 2.
So on
September 6.
let's see, the World Trade Center North and South, the Marriott Hotel, and 7 World Trade Center collapsed. So you had the World Trade Center 1, which was the North Tower, World Trade Center 2, South Tower. The Marriott Hotel, located at the base of the Twin Towers, was also destroyed by the collapse of the towers. And then 7 World Trade Center, this 47-story skyscraper, collapsed later in the afternoon due to the intense flames ignited by falling debris from the North Tower. So there's the 4 main things that collapsed at Ground Zero.
Yeah. And then whatever buildings took debris damage and everything else that were in near vicinity.
So let's see. Pull this up real quick. So this is a map. So yeah, the 1, 2 right here.
Yeah.
And the Marriott's probably around here somewhere. And they said this one collapsed from the intense heat and stuff. But there's still a lot of buildings around that area that were probably destroyed.
Yeah. Like I said, just from debris hitting them, didn't get enough structural damage for them to come down, but
Like I'm actually surprised. Like this didn't collapse, that one didn't collapse. 6. It's all right in the same area.
Yep.
I actually just found out there's another actual small monument in a building right around the corner that many people don't go to. Is the old I think you said it was Bank of America Chase one that 11 of the employees were killed that day. So they have a monument fountain inside the lobby of the building. It has all the people's names etched in it, and then they have a thing that drips water, and they call it the Tears of the Forgotten Ones.
oh wow.
So I just had read about that today. But just the pedestrian bridge survived, but you can still see remnants of 9/11 left on that bridge. I mean, there's still a mess up there. I mean, all these years later, and some of it's frozen in time. Have either of you seen the monument for Flight 93? I have not.
No, I have not. Out in Shanksville? No, I have not. If I ever get out towards that way, I would like to go out and see the monument.
Might be on our way, actually. Let me see something.
But you see, that whole thing with that, too, there is a lot of controversy about Flight 93.
And why is that?
There have been many, many things said about Flight 93. Now, the thing that they went with in the public was that the passengers stood up and went against the hijackers, and they took the plane back and they put the plane onto the ground. Now, if you remember seeing on the news about where Flight 93 hit the ground,
Yeah.
there was nothing left. There was nothing on that ground except a big crater. And some people believe that actually the military shot that plane down. Because at that point in time, they had already scrambled military air forces. And anything that wasn't complying, they were telling them, look, put it down or we will put you down.
Yeah.
Because at that point, the United States became a no-fly zone. If you remember that, there were no planes for days, if not a week or so. There was no air traffic whatsoever. And that's the thing. Some people think that it could have been shot down. Other people say, no, it was the passengers that brought it down, because there is the movie, I think it was called, 93?
Mm-hmm.
Which it was a really good movie. But also, if you watch World Trade Center, it's a long movie with Nicolas Cage, but it was a really good movie. And they were the last two survivors pulled out of that wreckage. But like I said, there was a lot of controversy about 93.
That's even sadder, yeah. So if we when we got to do a little pickup thing that we're doing next month, we could actually jump off the turnpike and go see the memorial if you wanted to. It is on the way.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if we leave earlier, leave early enough. I
I
mean,
think it's about like a 25-minute detour off the highway, but
yeah, I mean, we could go and see it. Like I said, if we got decent time or we're running decent time,
yeah, we'll talk about it.
yeah, definitely.
Look
Like I
who
said,
it is.
it's something I would like to see, because I mean, I haven't seen Shanksville, and I haven't been down to the Pentagon.
I haven't seen the Pentagon yet.
And I mean, the last we could have gone to the Pentagon when we had gone to North Carolina, but we ended up getting a different detour through DC.
Miss Gwen Polk stopping in to say hello.
Hit the Glen.
It's a Gwen. Well, as we call it, Irish.
Yeah, Irish has to come over. Irish and Tree will be over this weekend.
Let's see, I'm off Saturday, but I have to watch my niece and nephew for a little bit. And supposed to go down and see my best friend. And then Sunday I work 9 to 5:30. Yay me. Yay adulthood.
I'll trade you, because Saturday Miss Grimm may be moving my studio.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she gonna put you?
You don't want to know.
You don't put baby in the corner, miss.
Did you hear him, babe? You don't put baby in the corner. My studio may be coming back out here.
Really?
Yeah.
She's just telling you, look, you can stay here, but you can't stay here. Get the hell.
Well, she has a couple ideas, which, I mean, they are good, but we might be moving now that it's Holin's and Unhinged Raven's Corner are now running full swing. The kitchen may become the workroom again.
Gotcha.
But we may also be downgrading my studio.
Oh boy. Gwen saying sorry I'm late, and Ari tuned back in. So we're slowly getting people back in here. People want me to, because it's probably getting closer to people's bedtime. If you want to sit here and be singing a lullaby to Mr. Grimm, put a 1. Since I can't technically go tuck him in tonight, I had offered to sing to him. Well, I'm going to make this full, because I'll sing the Grimms to sleep.
Ooh.
Now what? The 5 people out here are probably just going to all drop off that quick.
I don't know. We could show the boo-boo on my finger.
Yeah, you gotta stop hurting yourself, sir.
Well, like I said earlier, I picked up this rotary cutter, which it's like a pizza cutter, but it's got a very sharp razor-type blade on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually makes cutting certain things much easier. Well, I'd gotten some glue on it, and I was cleaning it off, and I was using a rag, and I'm like, okay, and all of a sudden it went through the rag, and I could feel my fingers start to burn, and I'm like, that kind of sucks. I know what that is. I know what that is.
I think we got our money's worth.
We got our money's worth?
For the free trial?
Yeah.
There's only 10 gigs of clip art there.
So Miss Grimm found something. It's called, how long is the free trial for?
A week.
So for a week, it is a free trial of clip art.
And SVGs and coloring pages.
SVGs and coloring pages and all that stuff. So after a week, if you don't cancel it, it's $6. It's really not that bad.
You've seen some of the stuff.
Well, I've seen some of the stuff she downloaded, and she downloaded over 10 gigs of stuff tonight.
Holy mackerel.
Thank God there is a huge hard drive.
What's my external? A terabyte?
That one, that's either a terabyte or 2. And then there's 2 solid state drives in there that are hard drives. And then there's a whole computer unit.
If I didn't get myself up,
Mm.
I'd be there all night.
There's a whole nother, that other thing that holds the hard drive out there. Because that's got a computer hard drive sitting on the side that I'm running.
So if I'm addicted to the AI, what can we say Miss Grimm's addicted to? Whip white?
Yeah, hold on. I don't know if it'll die or not, but you can go on and say hi now.
Hi.
Hey. So you can answer my question.
What?
If I'm addicted to AI, what are you addicted to? Whip white?
I'm not saying I'm addicted to that, asshole.
Oh, you
Sorry.
said you just sounded like downloaded 10 gigabytes of whip white?
Yeah, no, he's pointing to something else. Yeah, I downloaded, well, with the new printer that's coming next week, now this opens up a world of opportunities. Like, I have a group of skeletons talking on a microphone that says live behind them. Like, there's so much shit that I haven't gone to the other sections yet. So, I can't say it's all clip art, but yeah.
Troy's giving me ones in chat for my question I had asked everybody. Spawn's back. She must be done work. AC saying hello.
Hello.
And Gwen dropped a one. So I had said, does anyone want me to sing the Grimps this week? I asked people to put a 1. And your dealing husband put a whole bunch.
I've heard you sing.
I have a good voice, thank you very much.
I didn't say you didn't.
We should get him Ashes to New.
I was going to sing him some Barry White.
He sang that.
What?
The Beating Religion.
What?
The song by Ashes to New called Beg.
Oh.
You'd get like the first chorus in and you'd be like, nope, I'm done. So, but his gonna die. So if we cut out, I'm sorry. But
Well, that's why he has to charge his phone.
yeah, well.
I'm supposed to do that? No, that was
No, it's not recommended. I mean, phones are overrated anyway.
Okay, then.
I was actually having a good conversation with somebody I work with on the way home talking about that and how much different things were back when I was growing up compared to now. And you being the old elder statesman, you could agree how much things were different from when you were a teenager to it is now.
Compared to how it used to be, I keep telling everybody, it's a scary fucking world we live in.
Yeah. Okay, then.
It is a scary world.
Now?
Compared to where I was a teen, compared to when you guys were teens.
Peace, love, and prosper, man.
Pretty much, because you got to think, I was a teen in late 80s.
Yeah, munchies.
Teen in 92.
When Caitlin was born.
92, I was 19 years old.
I was 5.
Johnny was 5. Shannon was 5.
I was going into kindergarten in 92.
I was graduating high school in 92.
I was still in pre-first. Yay, learning disability. Stop saying moves up on her bike.
Huh?
Why is the kid riding a bike at 11 o'clock at night? She should be at bed.
Riding her bike at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night.
Because a child has no boundaries.
Oh, he was born in 89, so she was 3. AC was 15 too. There you go.
So AC's closer. AC's, you got AC by like 3 years.
Yeah, AC's closer to me.
What do
You
you
can see PC, right?
That's true. If I bring that snake home, Mr. Knast is never going to come here.
Come on, girls, home.
4.5-foot ball python.
Nope, not it.
7:44 p.m. on the West Coast. 10:44 here.
You can see Fire Chat, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Yes, I can.
I say no because I'm probably gonna wrap this up because it is 11:15, so we're almost at that 2-hour mark already. So I'll see what you say back real quick. $7:44 in the West Coast, so I was technically still at work. No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're in an hour and 48 minutes right now, basically.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
You got some people back in.
I did.
The past two nights have been tough. I will say that.
I think Rim is my husband's age. Oh, I read that wrong at first. I think Rim is my husband's age. I just see it say Sage.
Yeah, I'll be 53 in April.
I mean, I don't know. Because she probably only wants to jump in because you're it.
Yeah, because I'm actually going to get ready to bounce out because my phone's going to die. I'm going to plug it. Oh,
That's what you were saying. I'm at 65%. I'm a big boy now.
I'm a big boy now. Yeah, no. I had my phone plugged in. I just been using it a lot today.
Busy man.
Well, Miss Grimm didn't go in today because of last night.
Yeah. I think he just turned 52. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think you're just a few months older. So she's calling you old.
Oh, I am old. I will say that. Dinosaur.
Is Miss Grimm's team ready for this weekend? Or do I gotta stop do a video call with her tomorrow and help her set it up?
Yeah, you'll have to because I know that the other day she was number 2 in her thing.
Okay, I want that $500. $500. Reminds me of Bubble Boy.
Yeah, really?
$500.
$500. I have to spend the day tomorrow and clean my desk.
Hey, you gotta clean tomorrow?
So you know how my desk normally looks? My studio?
Yeah.
So there you go. Can you see all that?
She took over the place.
Okay. How about all this?
Boom! But see, you have the desk space to do that. I don't.
She wants to downgrade my desk. She's thought about downgrading the studio size.
Miss Grimm can't do that.
Yeah, that's all the new stuff I've been working with.
See, there's that up there.
Ooh.
Because there's the prototype right there.
Is that the one that you guys made before?
No, this was the one that was just made just as a prototype to see if I could do it. And I was able to do it. But now I have to work on Shannon's, and Shannon's gets completely dressed out. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into hers. The other two that have been made are just kind of easy standard ones. 10% battery.
Womp, womp, womp.
Really?
That's the thing with phones. They don't last anymore neither.
No.
Who has 10 people? Ah, Miss Cherry Potter's on. Cherry Potter. She has 10 people watching her. Wow, she has 38 reactions. I'm jealous. So I'm not going to do it tonight, but next week Spawn's going to join me for a little bit. There you go. You'll get a little bit of Spawn's Corner next week.
There you go.
Hey, you guys that work so all listen in. I'll give you one guess who that was.
Mr. Carr.
He's good. Oh, good, Mr. John. Nice to see you. Hope you're not too busy at work.
Yeah, it's better to be busy than not busy.
That is true. But see, if I'm at work, I'm not allowed to be on my phone.
I'm at work right now, but I'm on my phone.
I am too. I'm technically at work right now, right? Maybe.
Technically.
So that show today has gained another 400 views.
Awesome.
I don't understand how you can end a show with 54 views and then be up to 2.7K in 48 hours.
I don't know, sir.
But I will tell you one thing I did notice, because when you click on it, how you get the insights,
Yeah.
the average watch time is only 14 seconds. So people are probably clicking in, clicking out. Because it's reached 875 people.
Only you would understand that.
Rush, but it's all good. Rush, but it's all good. Because it's a good show. AC keeps saying it's a good show. I guess she must be on to something. I don't know.
Hey, guess what? They're all good shows.
Yeah.
And I know I'm on good stuff. Oh.
I mean, I might have shared this out a little bit too much tonight, but you never know.
One coffin.
Yeah. 8 shares. That's a lot for me tonight.
Grim in his coffin.
Grim Coffin. My boy. Why did you jump off, sir?
Yes, sir. I am going to jump off. Have a great finish up on your show. We will see mostly everybody tomorrow night. Keep an eye for the post just in case things change. And we will see you all tomorrow.
There you go. Have a night, sir. Phone on if you need me.
Yep. Night, sir.
Yeah. Night. The FMS Reverend Grim. Whatever you call him, Grim, whatever you want to call it. But we're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. I am going to run our closeout video, come back, give one more special shout out, and then we will call this a night. So please, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Don't know why I'm getting a round of applause, but thank you, everybody. I see Graham's comment. I want to give Mr. Knast a round of applause. I don't know what for, but again, we just do all these shows for all of you. And it's only right to do all these shows because of all of you. So, I mean, thank you, Alan. Thank you, AC. Thank you, Troy. Much appreciated, guys. The journey is not complete. My life is not complete. Still got a long way to go. Many more steps to climb. Because we're not there yet, but we are definitely getting there. The movie room's coming along great. Thank you, Mr. AC, for all your help with that. I tip my hat to you. And then Tuesday night over in the Sports Corner, we are starting something new with Mr. Joseph Gallagher called The Bird's Nest. So thank you, Joe, for that. Thank you guys for your help. And then here on the Basement Show, thank you to Grim. Thank you to Miss Grim, Irish, and Sinister for all the help they do with all the shows we do. It is a grind. It is a real life midlife crisis I am going through, but it is amazing. Good luck to you on Sunday. Thank you, Mr. Evans. We have the Kansas City Chiefs Sunday at 4:25. So, as many will call it, Super Bowl rematch. Ooh, excuse me. So we shall see who comes out on top. But you guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. I apologize yet again for the late start. I will tell you right now. Let me see if I can pull this up on my other screen. Let's see something real quick. I can give you guys a good reference point if I can get this to load. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. You know what? Maybe. Vintage. It's a tough game for you, Troy. You can't get too upset. It is one game. Just one game. So you will rebound. You will bounce back. All right, good night. Hope to see you again in the next one. Join us on Monday night. If Grim Show is not your tip forte, Monday night is the movie night. Tuesday night is the sports corner. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There's something every single night for everybody. Now, next week, let's see. So next Monday will be 8:30. Next Tuesday will probably be 9 p.m. just because my friend needs a little extra time to get set up and all that. But next Thursday, I can start at 8 o'clock. So we will be starting on time next week, 8 o'clock Eastern. Maybe I'll come up with something crazy. You never know. But as we started the show, we're going to end the show the same way. Great show. Thank you, AC. Much appreciated. I see you messaged me the stuff you have for next Monday. I will take a look at it. But before we wrap this completely up for tonight, just, again, take a moment, reflect on 24 years ago. Ms. Grim says, check your messenger. Hey, let's go. Very nice. Very nice, Miss Grim. We're going to get you more up to the top. We'll be number one in no time. But great fucking show tonight. So thanks, Troy. But before, like I said, we say our final nights or thank yous, just everyone take a moment and reflect. Where you were this day 24 years ago. How much your life has changed. For the good, for the bad, for the worse, for the indifferent. So many people, so many innocent people lost their lives that day. It forever changed how a lot of things go in this country. So, I mean, just before you close your eyes and just think about how much different life is now compared to how it was 24 years ago. Like I said, you may not have directly been affected or lost a loved one or relative on 9/11, but there's so many people who did, whose lives have forever changed in one way or another. Our lives have forever changed. We now have different securities in life. We now have those unknown questions, the unknown answers that we still look for 24 years later. So just take a minute and just be appreciative for what we have in this country or wherever you may be at. Because there's some people that don't have it. So, long story short, just cherish your life, cherish loved ones, keep loving everyone for who they are, no matter what kind of beliefs they have, what they believe in, they don't believe in. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, we're all one person, we're all American. Yeah, I didn't want to touch base on that, but the events of what happened in Utah yesterday, again, senseless. Now there's a family that doesn't have a husband or 2 kids that don't have a father. Don't take life for granted. Live your life how you want to live it. Believe in what you want to believe in. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. That's all I want to say. So, thank you to Mr. Evans, Alan Grimm for jumping in the studio, AC, Ari. We have Heather in here tonight. I know Gary said hello. Continued prayers to Cousin Crew. John Close stopped in while he was at work. Much appreciated, sir. Miss Gwen stopped in. Jackie, she asked for prayers as well. Send some love to Jackie. Dustin, appreciate you jumping in. I mean, we had Heather Mama Dukes on both Facebook and YouTube. There's Cousin Crew. The Peak checked in from Wildwood. Pretty awesome that they did that. Who else? I said Alan. Miss Grimm was in chat for a little bit with us. Corey was here. Swan was here. She will be joining me next week for a little bit. Fair warning. She's a little bit rambunctious. Just kidding, Steph. I love you. Mr. Stephen Mint, she stopped in to say hello. So you, again, are all the MVPs of these shows. And it's our job to keep putting out the grade A content for all of you. 7 reactions from Alan, myself, Troy, Mr. Cora, Justin, AC, and Corey. Thank you for the hearts, the likes, the thumbs up, the ha-has. It was more of a subdued night. But you never know what I got wrinkled up the sleeve. So, as we always say, on the Grimm Show, any show, stay cool, stay hydrated, don't take any shit. As I always say, live your life for you. Only you can choose the path you take. Live your life for what's in front of you, not anybody else. Look through your eyes and live the life you want to live. Remember to stay tuned for a post tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I should say, by tomorrow night. But till next Monday, when I am over in the movie room with Miss AC, I will catch you all later. Adios, amigo. Peace.